What's up everyone, Tony here. As per request of a recent viewer, today I'm gonna do a full list and a full review of all 7 out of 7 of the Visa Infinite Privilege credit cards, because as great as Amex is and their cards are and the benefits are, the truth is Amex is just not accepted everywhere, and depending on where you live and where you shop, you might just not be able to take advantage of their full suite of benefits. Like you guys already know, I have to do this with a twist, so in today's video I'm gonna mention all 7 out of 7 of the Visa Infinite Privilege credit cards, and I'm gonna do a part 2 of the video which I will cover all of the World Elite credit cards as well. So in today's video, as usual, we're gonna go over everything you need to know about these cards, such as the sign-up bonuses, the annual fees, the perks and benefits, and of course the multipliers. Basically everything you need to know about these cards. Do note that this video is not gonna be in any order, so you can be the judge of, which card is right for you. Kicking it off at number 1, it's a card that not a lot of people know existed. It's by a BC credit union by the name of Vancity, and the card is called Enviro Visa Infinite Privilege. One of the most unique attributes of this credit card is its earning ratios. The Enviro VIP earns you 3 points per dollar on groceries, 5 points for public transit fares, 10 points for select local businesses, and 1.5 points per dollar on everything else. Enviro points are valued at a value of 1 cent per point ratio, so basically you can essentially redeem them for anything from travel to statement credits or anything like that. However, it's worth to note, if you do redeem through their in-house travel portal, they do give you double the points back, which is 3 points per dollar. So that means for the multipliers, you're essentially getting anywhere from 1.5% cash back to 10% cash back. As for the perks, you're getting all the standard Visa Infinite Privilege perks that's going to be outlined across all products. It's going to be shared across all products, but then one of the perk out of all of these that stood out to me, that of course it's also shared across every other card that we will mention today, is you will actually get complimentary priority pass membership, and you will get 6 passes loaded onto your card every single year. Now let's talk about the downside. So for the annual fee, it costs a whopping $245 if you are a member actually, and if you're not a member it costs even more at $395, but that makes sense as a premium credit card. However, what a major sin is you don't actually get a sign-up bonus, which is a huge downside. As for the multipliers, it sounds really good at first glance, but if you look into it, here's what I found. As most of you know already, Visa Infinite Privilege products in Canada requires a 200k household income to qualify, or 150k personal income. So if we revisit those multipliers, most people that are in this income bracket, especially in Canada, probably has a car and won't be getting value out of the 5% off on public transit. Maybe they will be using ferries once in a blue moon, but again, that's depending on where you live. 10% off select local businesses also sounds flashy, but if you take a closer look, there's only 4 businesses that qualify for this, so the chances of people getting value out of this category is very slim as well. However, it's worth to note here that if you do decide to take advantage from one of these small business offers, there is a current sign-up offer that's exclusive for Enviro VIP card members. Other than those, the 3% back on groceries and 1.5% on everything else is actually very strong, especially here in Canada, considering these can be transferred pretty much straight to cash at a 1-to-1 ratio. So I think this card is decent, but I mean, there's other cards that do better than this in categories. For example, there's cards that do better than this in the earnings category, and for priority pass you can get the same thing with the Scotiabank Passport Visa card, which is only $139 a year card, and you get the same 6 visits per year benefit. Before we continue, if you're part of the percentage that's not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe with the bell if you want to see more content that's uploading every single week, just like this one on content of personal finance and also Canadian credit cards. And also, if you are enjoying, make sure you smash that like button, because what happens is YouTube will notice that and they will recommend you more videos like this, and vice versa, they will recommend this video to more people as well, so it will benefit them as well. So with that being said, let's get back to the content. RBC offers two versions of the VIP cards, one being the regular Avion card and the other being the private banking version of the Avion card, which is a lot harder to qualify and is actually one of the rarest credit cards in Canada. This is because in order to qualify, you need to be an RBC private banking client, and to qualify for that, you need to have $1 million in investable assets or an overall net worth of $3 million. In terms of the differences between these two cards, they're essentially the same card, with the private banking version more personalized for the service, and it's also a flex. Both of these cards gets you a flat 1.25 RBC reward points for everything. The value of RBC points will vary depending on how you use them, but there's a very interesting perk. If you have a VIP card, you may redeem them at a valuation of 2 cents per point for first or business class flights, and there will be no taxes and fees. This essentially makes this a 2.5% back on all purchases, so if you realize that kind of value, and obviously 2.5% back on everything is really good. This is on par with the Amex Business Platinum card, except it's a Visa, and that means it's a more widely accepted card. As for the annual fees, it will be $400, and it will be offset by the sign-up bonus of 25k RBC points, which, using the evaluation from earlier, it's worth about $500. In terms of the perks and benefits, the notable ones are again the ability to redeem points at a flat 2 cent per point ratio and 6 priority pass visits, along with all the other built-in VIP card perks. You'll notice this pattern as we go down the list. All these cards share the standard VIP perks, and they also have their own unique ones too. Next, we have the newest card of them all, the BMO Eclipse VIP card. So I made a full review in depth of this card in the past. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it above and down in the description. But for a quick overview of this, it's basically a lifestyle card. As for the multipliers, you get 5 BMO points per dollar on groceries, gas, dining, drugstores, and travel. You get 1 point per dollar on everything else. BMO points are best used towards travel at a value of 140 points equals $1, sitting at 0.7 cents per point. This makes the multipliers a 3.5% return, which is very competitive, and the others category at 0.7%, which obviously can be improved and not the best. Furthermore, you can add an authorized user to the card, which additionally is going to cost $100. However, it boosts the earning ratios by an additional 25%, which is not like any other product or any other perk we've seen here in Canada. The annual fee of the Eclipse is sitting at $499, but is offset by the sign-up bonus of 35k points and an additional 15k upon renewing the second year. Using the ratios from earlier, that's $245 and $105 respectively, for a total of $350. Additionally, you will receive a $200 worth of statement credits every calendar year. So if you time it correctly, in the first year, you should be getting $400 in addition to the sign-up bonus and points. Other than that, you also get all the standard VIP perks. Next, we have another one that's a little bit less known. It's by a credit union, the second and the last credit union on the list, by the name of Desjardins. This card is called the Odyssey Visa Infinite Privilege. As for the multipliers, you earn a reward point currency called bonus dollar rewards, which is as good as cash since you can redeem them against your purchases at a ratio of 1:1. You get 4% back at restaurants, entertainment, public transit, 3% on groceries, travel, and 1.75 on everything else. This is very good and very underrated, and could be one of the best options for people who like the simplicity of cash back. The annual fee is $295 if you are a member and $395 if you're not. there is no sign-up bonus associated with this card, so there's the drawback. As for the perks, other than the standard VIP perks, you also get 12 passes each year to their own Odyssey lounge at the Montreal Trudeau Airport. If you find yourself traveling in and out of that airport a lot, this could be useful. Next, we have two cards by CIBC, one of them being the CIBC Aeroplan VIP and the other one being the CIBC Aventura VIP, which is their in-house program. We will go over the Aventura first. This card earns you Aventura points at a ratio of 3:2 and 1.25 on travel through their portal, dining, entertainment, transportations, gas, groceries, and others respectively. There is a boatload of variables when redeeming CIBC Aventura points towards travel, and that could be another video on its own. The value jumps quite a bit, so here's an example. We will just take a ballpark figure of just over 1 cent per point because you really shouldn't redeem them for anything lower than 1 cent per point. That'll make the ratio to 3%, 2%, and 1.25% return on spend. However, do note, if you are able to realize additional value like 1.25 or 2 cents per point, the redemptions in those percentages will also shoot up. The annual fee on this card is $499, and for the fee offsets, you are getting 25k points as the sign-up bonus, as well as $200 in annual travel credits. As for the perks, in addition to the VIP perks, you also get 2 Nexus fee waivers for going down to the States faster, and you will be getting mailed a metal credit card. The Aeroplan version is very similar to the TD Aeroplan VIP, so we will go over both together. You get the same multipliers on both cards on Air Canada purchases, gas, groceries, travel, and dining, and the others category. Each of those points are valued at a value of 2 cents per point at least, and I made a video last week on how to achieve that kind of value, so if you haven't yet already, make sure to watch it because Aeroplan is one of the best loyalty programs Canadians can take advantage of. The annual fee is $599 on both cards, and there is a sign-up bonus on both cards. So CIBC will get you 20k Aeroplan points plus a buddy pass, while TD earns you 50k Aeroplan points while getting you a buddy pass. This is the current offers of this time, and obviously this will change in the future. As for the perks, in addition to VIP perks, you get a bunch of shared Air Canada benefits, which if you want to see the full list, I'll link a review on just those cards above and also down in the description below. Some key benefits to highlight is you get free check bags for you and up to 8 companions, preferred pricing when you redeem Aeroplan points, unlimited Maple Leaf Lounge access, and Nexus fee rebates. The CIBC's version of the card will grant you the ability to bring one guest into the Maple Leaf Lounge with you for free before November 7th of 2021, while the TD version, well, you can bring guests but you have to pay. However, the TD's Nexus Pass credit is a bit stronger at $100 versus $50 from CIBC. So there's the 7 out of 7 of the Visa Infinite Privilege products here available to Canadians. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but wait, before you go, if you already made it this far, make sure you subscribe with the bell to see more content like this uploading every single week. And also do me a favor and smash that like button to make sure other people can find this video as well and they can benefit from it as well. Lastly, comment down below and let me know which one of these cards are your favorite. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Peace.